All right, in this section, we're going to continue covering fortifications, and we're going to take a look at the emplacement fortification. Similar to others, you're going to take and place this during your scenario, and these are going to take and represent things like sandbags or other materials that are kind of building up a defensive position. Now, just like so many other fortifications, vehicles and mounted units can't enter a emplacement. I've got an example laid down right here with some American units in it. Also, when multi-man counters or single-man counters enter a hex that contains an emplacement, they are considered in the emplacement. So this whole hex is in place. So if this counter came over and got in here, they would gain the bonus from the emplacement as well. Also, the emplacement itself is not going to limit their view. The only thing that's going to limit their view is normal, other scenario map obstructions. So what I mean by that is this emplacement isn't limiting any factor of where these units in the hex can see. The building obviously is going to block their line of sight, and walls will continue to block their sight, but they're not going to be affected at all by that emplacement. Obviously, emplacements can't be placed in buildings or huts or any water hexes because you can't really dig up and emplace a water hex. Similar to other fortifications as well, emplacements can't be placed in a hex with other fortifications, so you won't be doubling up and adding an emplacement and a bunker or anything like that. But you can take and add things like wire and mines to a hex that already contains an emplacement. Also, the emplacement is going to add its target modifier of +2 or +3, whichever emplacement you're using, to the target modifier of the hex. So in this clear terrain hex, it's just adding the +2 that the emplacement adds. But if you put it in a different hex that adds its own inherent target modifier, you're going to add the emplacement's target modifier up to that maximum of +4. Also, emplacements are going to be considered open terrain, but they are providing that positive terrain target modifier. And as such, units who are in a hex that is open but has a emplacement in it will gain that -2 bonus when making a rally attempt. So these two American units in this hex with an emplacement would be able to benefit from that bonus if they became shaken and needed to rally.